Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
So, well, I'm gonna try doing a live commentary about this. Probably won't go well. We'll see what happens. Your runes of mastery for Xin Zhao particularly. So, if you want to start to get serious about your jungle picks, you gotta get
30 seconds until minions spawn.
specific runes and mastery for that type of jungler. So if you're gonna main Xin Zhao, since he's a really popular pick, you should probably have a specific mastery page. You put 4 points into cooldown reduction, which I would disagree with. He loves his attack speed, and you have 3 points of Quints of lifesteal, which Lee Sin, it's Xin Zhao itself has like enough sustain.
Minions have spawned.
So you need like 15% attack speed instead of the lifesteal. That lifesteal won't do you any good if you're gonna go jungle items first. So that's one big thing. It's just you gotta change your masteries and runes properly if you want to start getting serious about climbing elo. Okay, you started Q, which is okay. You can start that or W, it doesn't matter. You did go lifesteal Quints for the sustain, it's fine. So when you're jungling, you also gotta look at your opponents that you're gonna face. So right now, Lee Sin could probably, if he started red. So if he started red, or blue, which this is pretty broken, he would be over here, roughly, and his path is going to be at Aurelia, or he's going to finish his, red second, so he's going to be on the top side of the match, which is going to be really bad because you want to meet Lee Sin around this area. It's just a consideration. Do I have bot lane? So Morgana's can be a really good gank, but you just gotta be like looking more. Can't tell if you're looking, but I'm pretty sure most junglers don't look that often. Okay, since all of your lanes are pushing in, and then bot lane's pretty hard to gank in general, you could be playing really aggressive in their jungle. You can fight Lee Sin in a 1v1, and you can just pull your team out if you get into trouble. Because if all your lanes are winning, then you gotta consider your jungle is like you versus him, so he doesn't go gank top. Because that's what Lee Sin would be looking for, is a Renekton that's pushing, a Fizz that's pushing. And then if you figure out, by just like being in the jungle more, in their jungle, see, Lee Sin's pushing and you're like, should have been in their jungle to figure out exactly where he is.
First blood.
Fizz was supposed to. That's pretty good. That's good. That's good. But yeah, so if all of your lanes are pushing, especially mid and top lane is the big targets, especially with early game junglers who love top lane and mid lane to gank first, you should be in their jungle on like after you're red to figure out where Lee Sin is. So if after you finish your red and you look at wolves, if you just ward wolves and if it's cleared, you would know that Lee Sin just finished that and he'll be on the top side. So if he gank that you could have helped Fizz with his little stupid dive in, which was fine. Buttons, man. Surely back after this camp. If you don't, you're just wasting time. What are you doing? What are you doing? That's a lot of time wasted. It's all the small stuff you should really be. You're getting really greedy on your farm. Because there's this might pop up. I'm not sure if you just finished that. Because Fizz has no reason to roam right here, so you should just be back. Should back. You should really back. That's gone. You're trying to look for it. See, what happens now is you're gonna finish that, but you're gonna be... You're just gonna be late for your blue. Like, when you time your blue, it's like 7:10-ish. And you're just gonna be late for it. So, you'll probably look for a game because you're probably stupid. Oh, okay. Because notice how, like, Renekton's always pushing? It's like a team game. See, when you buy 2 wards, you can switch out to a sweeper. So, that's also really good. Fizz is pretty mana hungry. Hopefully we give it that to him. Okay, so Lee Sin's top, right? He shows himself top, and then every time you gotta be tabbing when you see Lee Sin like that. So what that means is if Lee Sin's top, that means his blue is up. Like one of his buffs is gonna be up. He shows himself again because of this ward. You see his blue's not up. Time. Should ult it earlier. Okay, so about Xin Zhao, if you engage, his ult does percent damage, so you want to ult right off the bat, as soon as that mark comes off. So it does maximum amount of damage. You can't ult when it's late. It's good that you're playing aggressive, but Morgana knew because of the wards. Not wards, the minions. You just gotta pay attention to like their jungle more. So like when you knew Lee Sin was backing that way, his first buff that was gonna come up was probably blue because remember he showed up top earliest, so that means his second buff that was probably gonna be up was probably red. So you could have actually just walked to his red if he was gonna walk to blue, which he probably did. Because like, you're playing Xin Zhao, it's such a strong jungler, and you're just, like, farming is great, but you gotta play really aggressive to know, because if all your lanes are pushing, right, again, you want to know where Xin Zhao is. You still have that one ward. You have 2 wards. You still have 2 wards that's not being placed out, and you need to use it aggressively. Like this. Perfect. So, start pushing that wave in. Oh, Fizz the god. Fizz Is your flash up? Perfect. Perfect.
Killing spree.
I think you're just wasting time here. You should really back and then get your items, and you could... You're wasting so much time. You're getting really greedy, and this is really stupid. Anyways, so if you start backing, getting your items, this is the 10-minute mark where, and you're level 8. You're just getting so greedy here. Holy crap. So you need to start making plays for bot lane, because as soon as you get 1 kill on bot lane, Dragon's yours. It's 10 minutes in. You need to start focusing for drag after like plays have been made. This is so much greed right here. It's such a waste. One of you guys should die here. Morgana smart and binds you. There's the bind. You should die right there. There it is. Just the greed. Yeah, it's one of those things where you should just know, like, as soon as that kill was made, Morgana was just sitting there, there was nothing else to take. The tower is gonna die eventually later in the game, and you should have just pinged, like, warning, like, just to back off. So what do you buy? But where goes attack speed? That's cool. Because it's 12 minutes in, right? 12 minutes in, and your blue's coming up. You gotta start looking into swapping your trinket to sweeper or buying that 1 pink one. So it's right there. You should really counter gank that. You should tell him to ping him back there. Yeah, this is good. You should not use your jump unless he jumps. Perfect. So that jungler's dead for what? 20 seconds, so you can ping drag. Your blue is gonna be up soon, so you're gonna get more ganks off. You already made a play, your flash is down. Got it. That's yours. Perfect. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're wasting a lot of time.
Purple team's turret has been destroyed.
That flash. Oh my god. If you don't give this blue, he really needs it. It's doing really well. Nice. I know it's like a jungler's call to give blues away, but Fizz really needs it. Look, his mana, you really gotta take that in consideration. You don't quite need it. Drag should be gone by now. How's it not contested? Nothing. Weird. Maybe it's your pin. The one. So definitely stay around this area because you saw him walk down this way. You should have sat here for a little more. At least you could have ganked. That's it. You got this kill. Alright, so drag. Where's your ADC? Which one now? Okay, so that one, you couldn't, there was no reason to use your charge there because if she had her dash, her little escape, or she used that flash just like that, you had no more like gap closers on that. You should have just went for drag right now. You killed one lane. Lee Sin's fucking top for fuck's sakes. Go drag. Holy shit. See, if you would have bought that pink ward early, that would have gave you confidence for drag. And that could have snowballed really well, because it's all about objectives.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Tristana's back in lane. You know that Caitlyn went back because you killed her. You could have went for drag. Drag's really important.